So you're on this session right now, and you're thinking to yourself, okay, what's this guy going to teach me? I'm not going to teach you anything. That's number 2 ground rule. What I am going to do is I can show you what we're doing. And I'm going to give you a good example. So this is Mr. Yoshino. He is a young engineer who was tasked with training the American workers at the NUMMI plant in Fremont, California in 1984. And the plant was in terrible shape. The cars were all defective. They had to tow them off the line. They had drug rings in the plant. It was an epic disaster. They had GM shut down the plant. But Toyota simultaneously in 1984 wanted to move to the United States and start producing cars there, but they didn't know how to do business in the United States. So they took Mr. Yoshino, a young engineer at Toyota, and said, I need you to train the original GM workers. And so he said, I'm just going to simply say to them, hey, I'm going to show you what it is we're doing. So I'm going to take you real quick back in time, and we're going to go to the NUMMI plant. This is Rick. He's one of the workers that work for GM. And Mr. Yoshino flew him to Japan to watch what the Japanese were doing. And he hooked Rick up with one Japanese worker. And they worked side by side. And this bolt fell on the ground when they were working. And what happened was crazy. Rick couldn't believe it. But the guy reached up and pulled and stopped the line. Remember I said main is stop. He stopped the line, and Rick looked and goes, you can't stop the line. We never stop the line. I mean, there's millions of dollars being lost. You stop the line. And no, this one Japanese worker who was not a supervisor or anything stopped the line. And they fixed the problem. So everybody waited while they fixed the problem. Well, the issue was they were producing quality cars. And so in that short period of time, from 1984 to 1986, that the GM plant that Toyota took over with the same worker went from the worst plant in all of GM worldwide to number 1. Mind-boggling accomplishment with the same team members.